All right, guys, so tonight I am planning, well, I'm not even planning, but I'm in the process of making our family recipe of flank steak. I was actually going to walk you guys through it step by step, take you through the process of marinating the flank steak, so on and so forth. But to be honest with you, the day I've had, I am lucky to even be able to put dinner out. So I'm going to fast forward it to almost the end process of our dinner for tonight. We are having our family traditional flank steak dinner, which is actually a flank steak. If you're familiar with the meat, it actually has a nice grain that goes through it. Most people would cook it whole, cut it, whatever you want to do with it. We actually cut it into strips against the grain, and then we marinate it in an Italian and soy sauce marinade, which we have a certain marinade that we use. Marinate it for at least 24 hours so it picks up that good flavor of the Italian dressing. It's absolutely amazing. If you've never tried it before, you've never tried flank steak, or you've never tried it prepared like that, I would tell you to do it for sure. This is like literally a favorite amongst everybody that we ever give it to, and we always run out. So I usually end up making 2 whole flank steaks for our dinner, and we still won't even have enough for everybody. And so that's how you prepare the flank steak. Super easy. At least 24 hours in Italian dressing. Wishbone is the trick. It must be the wishbone Italian dressing with a little dash, couple of dashes of soy sauce if you're going to do 2 of them. Put it in a bag, Ziploc bag or a bowl. Let it sit for 24 hours. The other thing we're doing with it tonight is I actually steamed out some broccoli, and I did just the crowns, and then I'm putting a little bit of diced cheddar on it because our family likes cheese. So we're putting some diced cheddar in that, and then right at the end I'm actually going to just throw it in the oven, get it a little bit heated up, as well as give there a little texture to it. You want to steam it to where it's not al dente, but at the same time it's not hard and firm. So you get a little texture. The cheese on there will get a little bit of browning. It'll be delicious. And then I'm actually doing a homemade potatoes au gratin, which when it first starts cooking, it kind of looks a little bit of a mess in the oven. I use a heavy whipping cream, a little bit of milk, some extra sharp cheddar cheese, regular cheddar cheese. I dice up some onions and some bell peppers in there with my diced potatoes, and then I basically blend it together in a casserole dish, and then I put a layer of almost sliced cheese across the top, a little cheddar sliced cheese, and then you cover it, put it in the oven at 425, let it cook for 30 minutes like that, and then at the end of 30 minutes, take off the film. You're going to add a little bit more cheddar cheese to the top, and then you just brown it off, and it's going to be amazing. But I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. My flank steak, I started on the grill on charcoal because I love the taste of charcoal. Our family does. And tonight I didn't have a lot of charcoal, so unfortunately I had to move it from the actual grill into the house. So I'm finishing it off in the oven, but I wanted to make sure that I got that taste that comes from your barbecue to start it off so that the flavors of it would not change. Because believe it or not, everybody knows grill tasting is different compared to an oven baked something. That's why there's 2 different ways of doing it. So just so you know, started it on the grill, brought it in the oven. It's actually now on a broil. I'm finishing off the heat on that. So soon we will have this ready to plate for you, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek as to what my dishes look like right now in the process, okay? So I'm going to turn you guys around. So there's our broccoli. That is literally just steamed broccoli with some diced cheddar on it. This is my potatoes au gratin, which I just gave you guys the breakdown of what's in there. The only thing I didn't tell you about was my seasoning, which is actually a combination of a few different spices. And you can see the juice starting to run off of that, which is from the Italian dressing. But that'll have a nice little charring on there like that once it starts to finish up, and that juice will actually go away. But there you go. Into my oven as we finish off this dinner. I will come back next to you guys with the plating, and you will see it. It is not only amazing to look at, but it is even more delicious and amazing to taste. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we go. This is what this looks like finished off here in the oven. I'm about to pull this stuff out. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, this is the type of meat you really want to have those little bitty charred parts on the meat. It is so delicious. And then honestly, the juices that's inside of the meat like make it to where it is perfect. Like, so you want to have that little charring. One side of it you will not have it, and the other side of it, because I'm finishing it in the oven, you will have it. So that is a good thing. That is what it's going to look like in your pan. And I'm getting ready to put that broccoli in there. I just added the top layer of the cheese to the potatoes au gratin. I'll show you that in just a second. All right, you guys, so there I just put that layer of cheese right on top of those au gratin potatoes that we made from scratch. Gonna finish this off, give them a nice brown, and we will pull it out and dinner is going to be ready. All right, guys, the potatoes are out. The steak is out. The broccoli is coming out, and we are plating this. All right, you guys, so here it is plated. This is an au gratin potato with a broccoli florets with cheddar and a flank steak. This is Brian's dinner tonight, guys. So if you're interested in more details on how to make this recipe, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram or on Facebook. Follow for more recipes and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will be posting more like this on a regular basis. Bon appetit, and this is what we are having for tonight's dinner. Look forward to seeing you guys the next time.